I'm not sure that thing even works. Wasn't that a great event? And we keep running into Ken, whether it's the beer truck, the Go-Go Mobile, and Bob with the Mopars. If you want to see more that they have, more cars, please check out our YouTube channel and look for the playlist. Like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to look at a very affordable convertible that you can enjoy for the rest of the year. But first, we're going to go, nope. We're going to head out to, all right, just.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Bright Walls is here.
It is a bright day for Bright Walls. Officially starting tomorrow. Actually, tonight there's a sponsor and artist get-together, and then it kicks off. Should be great weather for all 4 days. Just Sunday has a slight chance of rain.
If you were walking around downtown right now, you would think that Bright Walls is underway. It certainly feels underway to me. I've been taking some time each afternoon to walk around. There's the Alice Cooper that Jex One did, and it's amazing. Adam Bragenzer with phenomenal footage here. He's our Bright Walls producer.
Mm-hmm. The JTV drone was out last night.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Was Noah flying it?
Yes, there it is.
Noah, good job. Look at that. And I was talking to Rachel Buchanan about this building yesterday. Oh, you almost hit the building, Noah. The amazing change for the back of that Chamber Experience Jackson building, because that was just crap. I mean, it was like corrugated, and now it's going to look great. This, everyone thinks Alice Cooper's going to come to town and check this out. I would if I was him. I don't know how the guy paints that so fast.
It's amazing. Alice Cooper actually has 3 open dates on his calendar, which coincides with Bright Walls. So there is a possibility the Bright Walls team is working to get him here, and it could happen.
I think he's supposed to be touring in Canada right now. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, he will be in Michigan in 2 weeks. He'll be in Grand Rapids, so he might swing by Jackson to take a look at his mural. I would if there was a giant wall with my face on it.
I would stand in front of it all day long if someone painted a mural of me. So
complete Bright Walls coverage on our website, jtv.tv. Follow us all week and weekend long as we bring you videos, photo galleries, interviews, and much more. Your Bright Walls headquarters, JTV and jtv.tv. 56 degrees this morning, a little bit of fog. Did you notice the fog driving in?
I did notice the fog, but the sun driving in. So I was coming up Michigan Ave, and it is so sunny, and they were getting it down to 1 lane before West Ave.
Oh.
It was backed up to Tripp's Auto Shop. It
Really?
was. Oh yeah, this morning after school drop off. Yeah, for sure. Around 7:50 to 8 o'clock, Michigan Ave is so backed up.
Why is it 1 lane?
Because of the construction. You can't turn right on West Ave because West Ave's closed. 1 lane to Michigan Ave. Past West Ave, they go into 1 lane, so you have the mergers, and that sun just beats into your eyes.
It's that time of year.
It is that time of year.
West Avenue might open in the next day or two.
I'd love that. I would
keep your
really,
fingers-
really, really love that. You can get through on Franklin. I don't know if you're supposed to know that, but it looks fine to get through on Franklin. So if you're going to the jewelry shop and then crossing West Ave, I think you'll be okay.
It's apple season, and here's some good news. We've talked about how beautiful the summer is. It's been a wonderful summer for farmers, and the Michigan Apple Commission says that the crop this year will be double last year's crop. Double. So the good news is expect to pay less for even a better product
Unless your
this year.
kid's addicted to the Honey Crisps.
Well, Michigan is expected to produce 29.5 million bushels this season. Apple is the biggest fruit crop in the state, and we're number 3 in the country.
Really?
Yeah, big apple state.
Apples. You know, apples, when you were a kid, they used to be really, really small.
Yeah, they
and,
were.
And now they're big. That's interesting.
Yeah. Genetic engineering.
Yeah.
They've made apples bigger.
So, an apple a day, does that still keep the doctor away?
Half an apple.
Half an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
They've modified it.
They're big apples.
How do you like them apples?
Big apples. Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, now in their 3rd generation, being family owned and operated, just coming off a huge Labor Day sale. Should check out their showroom today. Thanks to Vermeulen's.
Students at Eastern Michigan University are going to get a surprise when they show up for class this morning. They may or may not have a teacher. The teachers, faculty at EMU are on strike as of this morning. The university advised students to report for class and wait 15 minutes to see if their instructor shows up.
This is like a dream day for students, right, Brandon? We wake up, no class. Oh, I think we are going to see what bar's open.
EMU faculty earned $101,300 on average in salary and health benefits last year. So not enough money, I guess, to teach, 3 days a week, 4 hours a day?
You know, I don't talk about teachers. The teachers in the state of Washington are on strike. So there's no teachers in the state of Washington either.
Great.
Gosh, lucky kids, right?
Well, you know, in some places teachers are woefully underpaid and overworked. But
I agree.
EMU teachers, university faculty, I would say it's not as full-time a job as a high school or elementary teacher. They don't work the full. It's not a huge workload. So, still time to get to Cedar Point this year, and you might want to go if you are a Top Thrill Dragster fan, because Cedar Point announcing on a brief social media post this morning that this is the end for Top Thrill Dragster. After 19 seasons carrying more than 18 million riders at 120 miles an hour, it's closing.
What, did someone fall off or something?
I don't know. No, it's just time for a new ride.
I haven't even been to Cedar Point since that was erected. And I
19
believe
years.
that's the proper word.
Yeah. Noah says it never works.
He's a Cedar Point guy.
Yeah.
He is. Millennium Force was new the last time I was there. Is that still there?
Well, that came about probably in the millennium.
I think so, yeah. So it was about 2001 when I was there last. We should take a group trip down there. I think that's probably something we should do.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
The boosters are coming, according to MDHHS. The boosters have arrived in Michigan. They got 1,200 doses yesterday, and 21,000 doses have been shipped. So they should be available around the state in the coming days. Pfizer boosters authorized for people 12 and over, Moderna 18 and over. And so everybody, adults, can get a booster. They're expecting 300,000 doses in the next few weeks. So get boosted.
Yes, get boosted. Did you watch the tennis last night?
I watched a little bit of it. I saw a guy smash his racket.
Yeah, they get upset, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, also exciting, there was a haircut. Did you see the haircut?
No.
Yes, social media prankster, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Gideon. He's a bozo. So he was getting, this is a stunt, obviously. He's getting lined up there in the middle of the U.S. Open. This didn't last long as people freaked out.
I would.
Yeah, the wealthy. You see the wealthy around him? Not happy. He's also got a haircut at the Minnesota Timberwolves game, and he's been banned from Wimbledon for blowing a air horn during Novak Djokovic's match. And this is what happens when you give people money.
Well, that's the problem. Pranks, they're fine, but destructive pranks.
That was,
no.
yeah, I guess it was
That's
funny.
destructive.
It was-
I mean, if you're sitting next to the guy eating a hot dog and there's hair blowing
Yeah,
around.
that's not very appropriate. Yeah, I wonder how he got the clippers in there. Now, a couple of years ago, there was a couple, and once the girl was on camera, she grabbed her husband's beer and drank it. They were back again, and she did it again.
No.
Yeah, so that was nice.
And that's not a destructive.
No, that's not. You did not bring in a Louis Vuitton barber cape and get your hair cut in the second row of the U.S. Open. He's banned for life.
Saturday, movie theaters around the country lowered the price. It was free movie day.
Good idea, right?
Or $3 movie day. And at the IMAX in Ann Arbor or Ypsilanti, wherever that is, there was a 100-person brawl.
And I'm worried because I have a feeling that Austin Bell was there, and I'm hoping that he found cover during that melee.
It's a long way to go for the IMAX.
It is a long way, but a lot of people do that.
I know, we've done it.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yeah,
we used to go to that theater when you were kids because you didn't want to be seen with your parents at a theater in Jackson.
It's 100% true.
It's true. Yep.
Yep, that's accurate. And I'm waiting for the day that my daughter.
She's going to do that too.
It's close. Every
Yeah.
day it's getting a little weirder. So let's get to our scoreboard from Extreme Dodge, Extreme Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You ever get an oil change over there? I highly recommend it. Very, very, very quick. Boys soccer, Northwest 3, Olivet 1, Adrian 4, Jackson 0. It was Jackson Christian over Calhoun Christian 2-1, Columbia won 3-1, and Lenawee Christian beat Lumen Christi in boys soccer. Girls golf, Lumen Christi continues their dominance in girls golf. They finished first in the Jackson area invite with a 338. Columbia was 5th, Western 6th, Hanover 8th. And we've got some great golfers in this area. And boys tennis, we had Northwest, they beat Harper Creek 7-1. Lumen Christi blanked Hastings 8-0. And I'm sure Lumen Christi and Hastings are looking forward to never playing each other again in any sport due to the travel.
You park in a field when you go to a game at Hastings.
I've never been. Actually.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, we got the car stuck in the Hastings field. Yeah, it was horrible.
Was that during one of my games?
It probably was, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. On deck tonight, a lot of volleyball, and all the teams, all our locals are home except Northwest. They're on the road at Harper Creek, a little cross country in town, boys soccer over at Michigan Center, and then girls golf at Devils Lake, and the Cascades is out at the Grand today, and that's on deck for Extreme Dodge.
More photos online from JTV's Jeff Steers and Sarah Scaife. Follow high school sports on the world leader in local high school sports television, JTV and JTV.tv. Tonight, Grass Lake Farmers Market, get some apples. That starts at 4, and Music in the Park tonight with the Farmers Market starting at 6:30. Grass Lake's own Harper and Midwest Kind. Who's on the show today?
We've got a great show, jam-packed show. We're going to get things started with Trevor Van Buren from the Jackson YMCA right after this break.
Hamanati's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake. We have what it takes to keep you cool all summer long. Great flavors, excellent selection. Hamanati's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake, here to serve your ice cream needs.
Bailey Excavating is proud to introduce our paving division. Locally done, on time, and on budget, we offer paving for municipal, industrial, commercial, and large residential customers. We can meet all your asphalt and paving needs from start to finish. For nearly 50 years and 3 generations, Bailey Excavating has been dedicated to providing the highest standards of quality and service to our customers. And in our paving division, we are dedicated to those same standards. To learn more about Bailey's Paving or to request a quote, please call 517-750-3030.
At Blair's Car Care, honesty and customer satisfaction have always been the most important thing for us. We have been serving loyal customers in Jackson County for almost 100 years. We do auto repair of all sorts, including tires, alignment, brakes, oil changes, and much more. For more information, please call 517-782-8116 or come stop by at 2424 Wildwood Avenue and experience for yourself what makes Blair's so special.
You're closer than you think to making your retirement dreams a reality with Vista Grand Villa. Set on 22 scenic acres, Vista Grand has everything you need under one roof. Independent living, assisted living, and our skilled nursing center. And now, Vista Grand Villa offers a simplified leasing program that just makes financial sense. Contact us to learn more and schedule a tour of our beautiful campus. Vista Grand Villa. More than ordinary, it's extraordinary.
It takes a real estate expert to find a space big enough to hold your vision. Starting a food bank where people can give of their time, work with purpose, and change neighbors' lives one box at a time. And it all begins here with you and a realtor guided by a code of ethics.
So I think this is going to be perfect.
And the doors you open together.
American Title is a proud supporter of the Jackson Area Association of Realtors. American Title, 280 West Cortland, AmericanTitleJackson.com.
Welcome back to the show. Today's show is brought to you by U.S. Staffing Agency, and they are your complete employment specialists serving job seekers, employees, and employers. Their mission is to help develop communities by building relationships and connecting people. Visit usstaffingagency.com.
Here now from the Jackson YMCA is Aquatics Coordinator Trevor Van Buren. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, welcome back. Aquatics Coordinator. It's been a busy summer because you've been coordinating with the Jackson Rec Department.
Oh yeah, it was quite a hectic summer. We weren't sure exactly what we were gonna get into with partnering with them, but we ended up hiring, I think it was 18 new lifeguards, and we worked pretty tight with the city all summer long, had Nixon open for most of what we wanted, and it seemed like everybody really enjoyed it, so it was a great time.
You guys think you'll continue that partnership?
I believe so. I know we're going to be meeting with the city soon, I think in the next couple weeks, just to kind of recap and talk about how we thought it went, different improvements we want to work on for next year, and it sounded like they're pretty excited to have us back, so
yeah, that's great.
We're going to try to do it again.
Well, we need lifeguards. Swim lessons are, I think it's one of the most important things a parent can do for their child, and I think we probably had a little bit of a gap with COVID where people just didn't catch up on things. What's a good age to start swim lessons, Trevor?
That's a good question.
You've seen those videos where they throw the babies right in the pool and then they flip over. You don't do that, do you?
No, we do have a parent-child class.
Okay.
We do have them on Mondays and Fridays for this new session that's coming up. I believe they start for Mondays and Fridays. Let's see, I have it written down. It's the 12th.
Okay.
Is when those are going to start from October 5th. It's a parent-child that we do with the parent will be in the water with them. That starts at 6 months and it goes up to anywhere from 2 years. I would recommend starting there if you can, but if not, you could probably go at like 2 or 3 is a good time. Yeah. Once they start to get to that age where they're going to be a little more independent and they can really work one-on-one with that teacher in that class, it helps a lot.
Well, as fall arrives, it's a busy time at the Y. Let's kind of get back to the Y time. What's going on this fall at the Jackson Y?
We have so many things going on, and I'm so excited to talk about it. So we have youth sports coming back this fall. We're going to have, let's see here, we have flag football, soccer, tumblebugs, and rock climbing for the youth. The first session of that's going to be September 17th to the 22nd of October. And we have this Saturday, the 10th, an open house for any of the kids to come out so they can, experience kind of like what the sports are going to be like, to kind of try it out, see what they want to sign up for. They can meet all the coaches, meet the staff, and just kind of get comfortable with it.
Yeah, and this is low pressure. There's no coaches screaming at this level whatsoever.
No, we're all about building community and having a good time with it. So a lot of the kids will have all fun. They'll get a little bit of coaching, have a game together, and it's just a blast. I love doing it.
It's a good way to get off the iPad and learn a new sport for sure too.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're offering a lot of them. A couple of the new stuff we're doing with that too is we're actually going to be doing a sports conditioning starting on the 15th for a 6-week session. And that's to help get ready for winter sports. And then there's even Tai Chi we're offering for some of the younger kids from 7 to 12. That'll be on September 12th, and that'll also be another 6-week session.
Awesome.
What is it?
Tai Chi.
Oh, Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Remember Christian? He did Tai Chi.
He did Tai Chi. Yes.
Right here in the studio.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He did
love
for
that.
sure. So, how do we sign up for these?
You can either come in and register in person at our front desk, or we have our website, which I think is jacksonymca.org, that has all of the signups for it. It's a really well done website now where you just click programs, and then if you want to go to sports, there's a specific page for sports and how to sign up, and it's
Cool.
absolutely perfect.
Cool.
You know, we've talked about the lifeguard shortage. Is it, you've had 18 lifeguards, that's a lot, and I know there's other areas that have, there's some beaches that have lifeguards in Jackson. What's the state? Is it hard to find lifeguards right now?
It was hard, but I feel like we, because I think the biggest thing for a lot of aquatics departments, the biggest thing they need to do to get lifeguards is to actually have good incentives for them to be there. And we offered all of our lifeguards this summer $15 an hour as just a helpful incentive, to get them there. And I think that's, just because they are, they have lives in their hands. Like you are in charge of the people in the pool, and you are in charge of making sure they are safe and responsible. If anything happens, you're there to take care of it. So incentives like that help a lot, and I'm really happy that we were able to provide that for our new lifeguards.
Yeah.
And it really, I think that's one of the biggest reasons that brought people in. And now that they've been a lifeguard, now that they've experienced our in-services and have kind of been welcomed into the Y family, they all feel pretty connected with us, and I hope we get to keep them as long as they're in Jackson.
Yeah.
Do you know why they don't want? You know why people don't want to be lifeguards? They can't use their cell phone.
That's exactly right. That's exactly.
Yeah, that is a big deal. We definitely are very big about that.
Right.
Yeah, about not letting them use them.
That's absolutely a wonderful point. Now, do you ever get a chance to take a break from organizing the programs and get in the pool as the aquatics director?
Oh yeah, I throughout the day I try to swim. Like I'm trying to swim 5 days a week right now, whenever I can. I also help lifeguard in the mornings. So like if you ever come to the Y in the mornings, you'll see me. A couple other people, like James is one of our most beloved lifeguards there. Kaylin's another good lifeguard that we have there. Leah, April. We have so many good staff that I get to work with them one-to-one and, be in there with them, and it's so much fun.
Do you see Brandon swimming? He says he goes to the Y and swims.
That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
I was probably there for it, depending what time he came in.
It probably was very early. Talk about swimming as just an overall workout and an opportunity to get inside the Y and work
absolutely.
out.
It's one of the things that, around here, I think it's the only place you can really swim for a workout like that. I know the city does a couple evening classes for aquafit workout, but we also provide those. We do them on Monday through Friday from 9 to 10. It's an aquafit, 10 to 11, my bad. We do an aquafit class in the morning. We have an instructor. Everyone's in the deep water, and they are doing lots of different exercises, lots of different movement. It's really good because low impact. And a lot of people think it's only good for the more, as I would call, seasoned people of the community. But I think it's good for anybody.
Yeah.
I used to do those classes every day that I could, and it was always a blast. And there's such a fun time.
Yeah.
Got heads up for some big events coming in October. The Pink Ribbon Party is, I know, one of them.
Yes, the Pink Ribbon Party is going to be a high-energy Zumba party that they're going to be doing at the Y, all for breast cancer awareness, and it's a blast. It's constant movement, constant just having fun with everybody, and it's all smiles all day. And the one I'm most excited for is our Halloween celebration that we're doing this year. We're going to be doing a free community event where we're going to have a bunch of different blow-up activities in the big gyms, and then in the pool we're going to be doing a floating pumpkin patch.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we're gonna we're currently still working out a little bit of our donations for that, for all the pumpkins, but we'll have a bunch of them in the pool. Kids will be able to come in, pick them for what they want to have, and then take them with them.
Cool.
Do it like bobbing for apples. If you want the pumpkin, you have to bite it.
That's a great idea.
Might be a little hard for some of them because they'll be about soccer ball size, but it'll be fun to try.
What are you going to float them on?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be buying a couple pumpkins soon just to kind of throw in and see how they go. They might float on their own.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. It just depends on how dense they are.
Yeah, well, let us know when you throw those pumpkins in there. We'd like to come over and check that out.
Oh, absolutely. I can let you know for that for sure.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'll probably be a doctor.
Oh.
I don't know. I have no idea. How about you? What about you? You have to have something in mind.
Well, it's also Halloween's my birthday, so I always go out and celebrate it. I usually help pass candy to people, and I have fun with it because I'm a big person of let's give them a little scare and have fun with it because I always try to, wherever I'm at, have that be the house that kids think about whenever they come back. I'm like, oh, that was the house I gotta go back to every year.
Well, we appreciate all the updates on everything happening at the Jackson YMCA. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Trevor Van Buren, aquatics coordinator at the Jackson YMCA. Well, we've got the Bright Walls Mural Fest happening in Jackson, and it's spilled over to Ella Sharp Museum.
Yes, it did. I had a chance to interview Jex One over at Ella Sharp. Let's take a look. Bright Walls isn't just downtown. We're also at Ella Sharp. I'm with artist Jex One, and I'm with Executive Director Julie Johnson of the Ella Sharp Museum. And Jex, I'll start with you. This is one of 2 murals you're doing for the Bright Walls. Talk a little bit about coming early and getting to do this project.
So I got offered not only the large wall downtown, but this kind of smaller commission for the family of Al Warden. It's going pretty well. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Now, I was looking at your website. So, I mean, your art is so beautiful. It looks like photographs. It's amazing. Talk about some of the places you've gone, some of the celebrities you've painted.
Oh man, I've only been out of the country surprisingly twice. I've been to Nova Scotia twice, and then Bogota, Colombia. Those are the farthest places I've been. But I painted a lot in Atlanta. I did this mural of the rap duo Outkast that just kind of went completely viral, and it turned into like a giant cultural landmark for the city. And it's just, I get a lot of requests for kind of murals like that.
Yeah. How did you first get into large-scale art?
Honestly, just kind of having a dream and trying it. I got offered a small gig with a friend about 5 years ago, and I found out that I had a knack for realism. So from then on, it just kind of snowballed into what it is today.
Talk about having this beautiful piece honoring Al, who is a astronaut from Jackson, has a couple world records, in fact.
This is a great opportunity just to showcase not only a local hero, but what we do here at the Ella with all of our space education, the planetarium. The Hearst Planetarium is an asset to us, and this work is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see it finished.
You and I were, as we were walking over here, we were talking about it, and every time you look at it, something new stands out.
Yeah, well, yesterday I came out twice. He didn't see me. I was just kind of peering around the trees. But every single time I look at it, I'm looking, oh, there's the flag, and it's kind of curled, and then his eyes are just brilliant, and I can't wait to see the rest of the spacesuit and everything done. It's going to be amazing.
I can't wait till the family sees this.
So this initially started with Carolyn, his sister, and she came to me saying, I really want this mural done. I want to dedicate it to Al and all of the work that he did. And I said, okay, well, let me see if I can make this happen. So first call, Bright Walls, and then they hooked me up with Jex, and we're just going to town now. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. You're working on, it looks like there'll be another astronaut in this image. Talk a little bit about what goes into creating a piece like this, Jex.
The hardest part is really coming up with the composition. I always say painting it is the easy part, because that's just what I'm good at. But kind of getting the elements where it's evenly distributed and you have your focal point and everything, that's kind of the hardest part in my opinion. Yeah, this is the fun and easy part.
So you'll be downtown for the festival. Do you already have a plan for that wall?
I do. I'm gonna have to keep it a secret though, for now. You guys will definitely hear about it.
There's a lot of secrets in Bright Walls. We don't want to give away too much information. Real quick, you've only been here for a little bit. What are your thoughts on Jackson so far?
I love it. It's a little bit smaller than the town I'm from, but that's the kind of communities I feel that have a lot of appreciation and respect for the art that's brought here. And this town's very lucky to have the staff and minds of Bright Walls.
Yeah, no doubt. Talk a little bit about what people will be able to see Jex's work for years to come. Just talk a little bit about some of the maybe museum traffic that will get to see this new art.
So we're hoping to increase our traffic, obviously through the art, but you know, we are really expanding all of our different family activities. School groups are coming. That's big field trip season coming up here for us. And then we have some major programming coming up for the month of October into November and December. So we're hoping a bunch of guests can see it year round, and it's going to be a wonderful addition.
With all the people that come down, I'm sure you're inspiring young artists, especially in Jackson, the amount of murals that will be done after this festival. What advice would you give to young people who would like to take on a dream, maybe something like this or other?
It's never going to happen if you don't try it. So if you have a dream, just go for it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes, you know, it's not meant to be, but you can say you tried, and I've done that with many ways, music, career, and all that. So I'm settled into this, and I'm happy. But it takes a while. But once you find your path, it's all easy sailing.
Cool. Well, thanks for being here today, and we look forward to not only seeing this finished piece of art, but also more downtown at Bright Walls. Jack Swan and Julie Johnson from Ella Sharp Museum.
Hi, I'm Phil Tripp from Tripp's Collision Centers in Jackson, Lansing, and soon to be East Lansing.
And I'm Barb Tripp, inviting you to join us at Bright Walls, the finale, on September 8th through the 11th in downtown Jackson.
Bright Walls is a 4-day festival of murals, music, and lots of food and lots of fun.
Go to brightwalls.com for festival maps, concert tickets, and the full schedule.
So mark your calendar and join us for the Bright Walls finale, September 8th through the 11th.
Serving the greater Jackson area for over 25 years, Tamrock's Automotive knows that your life does not come to a halt because of a concern with your vehicle. Our mission is to provide extraordinary service for every customer, every time. We offer pickup and drop-off service, free loaner vehicles, free car wash, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty on most repairs. And yes, your vehicle will be diagnosed on the same day of your appointment. Our extensive health and safety inspections, our professional technicians, and state-of-the-art technology will ensure that you know the current condition of your vehicle. You can make an informed decision on the repairs made to your car or truck. When your ride is at a standstill, but your life is not, take it to Tamrock's. Automotive repair you can count on.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
It all started when one customer came in and talked to one banker. From that moment on, County National Bank has been known for helping our customers and our community. Thousands of people have received mortgages that put them in new homes. Millions of dollars have been invested in our communities. Billions are managed for our customers' futures. But it always comes back to one relationship with one customer. Ensure the focus is on you. Bank on one with County National Bank.
Swinging at the Shell continues. In Albion, the Sunday Night Summer Concert Series that's been going on for nearly 20 years, drawing hundreds of people to Victory Park and the band Shell for live concerts. Queen, that's the big concert, Simply Queen, this Sunday night. A big concert for a big finish of a big season. Swinging at the Shell in Albion.
Now we'd like to welcome from the Jackson High Bass Fishing Team, we have Coach Nick Neves and athlete Ephraim Kretzinger. What's up, guys? How are you?
What's up?
Doing well.
So you brought some, Ephraim, you brought some hardware. What do you got there?
First on top is second place Angler of the Year that qualified us for Nationals next year. And then a first place on Randall Chain. And then
There you go.
first place on Hardy Dam.
Nick, we've got some great fishing here in Michigan over the season. Talk a little bit about where you guys fish, and what the season's like for you guys.
The season started, again, being our inaugural year. We didn't have a chance to get a lot of practice in. We kind of decided to form the team going into this season. We started at Lake Charlevoix up north.
Okay.
And that was in June. And that was one of our annual kickoff event. And we had a middle of the pack finish there.
Okay.
And we went from there. We also had the Detroit River.
Okay.
That's an event that we did win and had a good time. The boys caught a lot of fish there. Ephraim caught the largest bass of that whole event, and that one was a really, really good finish for us.
How big was that bass?
6'5",
Oh boy,
smallmouth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you have any trouble getting it in the boat?
No, it actually came up pretty easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you grow up fishing?
No.
Okay.
This is our first year as a team, and I started really getting into it like spring of 9th grade. when
Okay.
COVID really hit.
Yeah, it's interesting that kind of we've watched as these college teams have formed over the last decade or so. Now high school teams, and it's amazing. We have a pro athlete, Robbie Lafleur, who
Yes.
fishes nationally here. Did you ever see yourself bass fishing in high school?
I always once I really got into it, I saw a lot of other schools doing it, and I really wanted to get into it. So Nick actually reached out to me, and we got together and started getting a team together and talked to the athletic director. So.
And Ephraim's a multi-sport athlete.
Mm-hmm.
While you're fishing, you're also playing football.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think the season's off to a good start.
Yeah.
Very close game Friday.
Yeah.
And a big game this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big game.
Now, is bass fishing, does that continue during football season?
Our tournament trail just ended 2 weeks ago, I think. So it doesn't really get in the way of football, which is good. So.
Yeah. Nick, first year, what's it like putting together a team to compete? I mean, it can't be easy.
It wasn't easy. There was definitely a little bit of growing pains starting it off, doing some meetings, some announcements at the school to try to garner some interest for the program. Initially, we had a good handful of kids who showed initial interest, came to a couple meetings. Unfortunately, it kind of fizzled a little bit from there. Luckily, we've had some really good success this year, and then word of mouth throughout the school. And I'm getting a lot of messages from people on Facebook, a lot of messengers, a lot of emails. So the program's got a ton of interest. I think we're going to go easily from maybe one team this year with 2 anglers and evolve into next year as at least 5, maybe 6, 7 teams, and kind of get with like the Western high schools of the world who actually they had 6 to 8 teams competing this year per event, where we just had the one.
Well, we should. The Jackson area is just a wonderful, wonderful fishing area. So what do you do? How do you get boats? How do you get sponsors?
You just basically, we have the team coach, it's myself, and then other teams, they also have captains. So, and they come from volunteers, from parents. They have to own a boat or have a boat, borrow a boat that at least has a live well that's adequate to sustain the fish, because they do have to be weighed in alive or you get penalized. So as long as the boat is Coast Guard approved, safety-wise, with a bilge pump, operating live well, you're able to take a team out.
Nice.
And the captain, that's probably the toughest part of the job.
Yeah.
And especially for myself, to go from tournament fishing to watching.
Yeah.
I can only drive the main combustion engine of the boat, drive the kids around to where they're going to fish, and then basically watch them fish for 8 hours.
That's it's like caddying for a golfer.
100%.
So when you're let's take Lake Charlevoix for example, huge lake. Did you have any hard time staying awake on that lake?
I did not, and the biggest reason being it was a sight fishing tournament. The fish were spawning up there that time of year, so you're looking at them. Even when they weren't biting, you were entertained. You saw the fish swimming around, the ones that they were throwing at, trying to catch. So it was entertaining for me. It was entertaining for them, and then he probably caught the first fish within 5 minutes of that event. So it took all the edge off, and they were able to fish relaxed and enjoy that day. It made it really easy, but we simplified it and fished in a marina, and it made it easy. We eliminated 90% of all the huge water on that lake. That's cool. And it worked out for us.
So being on the Detroit River, you had a lot of success, the biggest bass, first place. What's the difference between fishing on the Detroit River and, say, Lake Charlevoix?
Definitely current. There's a lot of current, and the way you're fishing it is narrower, so you have to pick spots that are like smaller together but precise locations on the river. So.
Did you find any other animals in the Detroit River that you wouldn't have found in Lake Charlevoix?
Probably white bass and I would say walleye, but there's probably walleye in Charlevoix. So
yeah.
No muskrats.
No, I don't think so.
River rats. What are those?
I
They
don't
just
know.
found something in the Detroit River that had been extinct. Or
Oh
they
yeah,
thought it
they
was-
did.
Yeah.
They did find something, but I don't think you guys caught it.
Luckily.
What position do you play in football?
Left tackle.
All right. What's better, making a pancake block or catching a 6.5 pounder?
6.5 pounds.
There.
Great answer. Great answer.
We also have some other members of the team that you brought along in the green room. Guys, hey, can you come on out? So a lot of people don't even realize Jackson High has a bass fishing team.
Yeah.
So who else is with us here today, Nick?
We have Coach Steve Kressinger, who happens to be Ephraim's father, and then Shay Hanley. And Shay was our younger angler, and Shay more than held his own this year and caught a couple key fish.
Nice.
And he also had a big bass of an event this year.
Awesome.
Well, he was edged out by a few ounces.
Okay.
And but for our division, he had a big bass.
Very cool. Shay, I remember you roughing one of my daughter's games over the year. Do you remember that? Yeah, that was a good time. Sorry I yelled at you. I didn't.
You're also on the football
I didn't
team
mean-
too, right?
Yeah.
What's your position?
I play end for defense.
You better find out before Friday.
Yeah, you guys got a big game. So, so if people want to help support, or we have people watching, they'd like to get involved. What's the best way to do that?
I would say to contact the Jackson High Athletics Department. They can contact us on our Facebook page via Messenger or email myself at the school. Call the school, leave a message, and I'm prompt on getting back because we really want to grow this program and really want to see it get to the likes of some of the other area high schools that's been around for 5-6 years with their programs.
Where's the best place to fish around here, Nick?
Locally, that is not private.
Yes.
I'm real fond of Michigan Center Chain of Lakes myself.
Okay.
I know some of these guys really like Devil's Lake and Wamplers.
Okay.
Between those three, can't go wrong. You
Okay.
catch smallmouth, largemouth, and a ton of fish, and fish of numerous styles. So,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
thank you very much.
We'll see a lot more of these guys.
Oh yeah.
That you will, and we appreciate
Next
you having
summer.
us.
Yeah, and we'll see these two live Friday night as Jackson High takes on Chelsea in a very, very, very big game here on JTV. Thanks again, guys.
Yep, thank you.
The Jackson High Bass Fishing Team, head coach Nick Nebbs, along with assistant coach Krutzinger, Ephraim Krutzinger, and Shay Hanley. More of the morning show right after this.
The Powder Center in Jackson is raising the curtain on the 2022-23 season. Join Christian artists We Are Messengers with special guest Jordan St. Cyr. Spend the night rockin' with REO Speedwagon, comedian and actor Paul Reiser, country music icon Craig Morgan. Enjoy great family entertainment with the Acrobats of China, and music superstar Michael Bolton sings his greatest hits and holiday favorites. Individual and season tickets on sale now. Go online or call the Powder Center ticket office today.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best. For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
Some things in your medicine cabinet are more dangerous than others. When it comes to prescription drugs, opioid pain medicines can be addictive and even deadly. Half the people who misuse prescription pain medicines get them from a friend or family member. Be part of the solution. Go through your medicine cabinets, drawers, anywhere you keep unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups. Find out how to dispose of them safely. Visit fda.gov/drug disposal.
Welcome back. Our show today is brought to you by K&L Telecom. Joe Sharp, Brad Van Kalberg, and Andy Adair have joined forces to start a new telecom company, and they provide internet voice over IP services. Give them a call today. K&L Telecom. You can find them on Facebook as well.
Next, joining us on the show from the Bright Walls mural team, Andrew Wallman and Ashley Esselink. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Yeah, good morning. Ashley, I saw you walking around yesterday. What were you doing?
What weren't we doing? There is a never-ending need for more paint, more supplies, a lift somewhere else, a car to be moved.
Yeah, it's nonstop.
Help painting, help tracing, like you name it, an extension cord. We're just, we're just
I
running
imagine
around.
it's, your days are kind of all over the place. You get into an alley, and next thing you know, you're helping someone for an hour.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You just walk past an artist, and next thing you know, you're engaged in doing some random task, and one thing after another.
We get a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys that are painting on the side of the Beffels building, they're going through paint like crazy. They paint, shake the can, paint, throw the can on the ground, throw the can on the ground. I don't think they're emptying the cans.
I think they are.
I mean, if you've driven by, you see how bright that is. There's the paint's there.
Yeah, they've emptied the cans. I talked to Ted LaFear. He told me he wasn't sure what kind of paint to use. Now that can't be right, can it?
Wow.
I know.
There's special paint. It's a special paint.
It
isn't
is.
It?
They like the Montana brand, and Montana has a couple different levels of paint depending on the sheen that they want and the brightness of the color and whatnot. But yeah, we've given a lot of business to Montana.
I'm amazed at just the different styles and just the different events you guys have, family-friendly events. It's so it's so fun for my family to come down. What would be some good times to come down to bring the family?
The family day is Sunday.
Okay.
Any day is family day, really.
Yeah.
There's going to be stuff to do all day, every day, the whole festival. But on Sunday, it's more kid-focused. And so lots of vendors with activities for kids and, things for them to do and enjoy together.
Come today.
Yeah, I mean, come today and walk around.
Yeah.
That's what when I ran into you, I felt like Bright Walls had started. And you're seeing a lot of people come in already from downtown. What's as someone on the team, what's the build-up like for you?
Oh, it's been a lot of work. The past, I'd say 3 weeks, you've been working every night, sorting paint supplies, buying paint, folding merch, just anything that comes to mind, we're working on it. So it's been a lot to take on.
Each person on the team has a special job. What's yours, Andrew?
Yes, I help with the VIP experience. I help with paint supplies a lot as well, and then just generally throughout the festival, anything that pops up can help out where we can.
Ashley?
Flights, first and foremost, and the other Ashley on the team is helping me this year with the transportation after those flights arrive, which has been great. And then, Clay and I are like the general contractors of the team. So if you see it and wonder who built it, it was probably us. So lots of fun.
This is a
really.
bonus. That if we go back one, Noah, that was a kind of a bonus mural, wasn't it? That we
Oh,
got?
the little birds.
Yeah.
Yes. Paul Stone. He's my dog's size, and these are his little special creatures that he dreamed up. I think he calls them dream birds.
Yeah, I think that's what he described them as, is following their dreams, and eventually they'll get there.
Then the chain.
Quiet little eyes.
Yeah.
That's one of his trademarks. Eyes, big eyes, and these quiet little eyes.
Yeah.
And he actually left yesterday afternoon.
Correct.
I saw him as he was departing for the airport, and he was really disappointed that he's not going to be here for the whole festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were sad to see him go too. He is a great contribution to the festival this year, and he painted a really cool mural with Stephanie Shiro, another team member within the eye. So.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we had Stephanie on yesterday, and then I went and saw the mural. I believe it was Stephanie, her daughter, and then her
father.
Her father. It's very cool inside the eye.
Kit from Australia. I'm anxious to see what he's painting because he's known for painting like giant figures that take up a whole parking lot.
Yes. Yep.
So.
And so we've given him a parking lot sized
Monday
wall.
JTV viewers.
Yeah, there we are.
They're not watching right now. They just watch Monday.
No, I know. I need to make sure I need to get Donna a morning show T-shirt.
I think so.
I think I'm gonna
and
get her.
Bob.
Yes,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
Kit.
Yep.
So tomorrow night, I'm very excited because there's dogs.
Yes. Who doesn't love dogs? Tomorrow night is our Bright Paws event. We will kick it off with a parade of dogs right down Michigan Ave here. Line up at 5:30, parade at 6. Every dog that comes is going to get a free bandana. We've got pup cups. We've got water for them, so should be lots of fun. And then dogs that have pre-registered will be in a pageant. We've got prizes, we've got judges, we've got an MC, and every dog will have their day or moment
Can I tell you
on the
something?
stage.
I have pre-registered for that.
Fantastic. Perfect.
My dog Chip, and I've entered him in the best friend category.
Aw. What kind
I
of
brought
dog
a
is
preview photo.
What kind of dog is Chip?
Chip is a pug.
Oh, cute.
Okay, and Chip's sister is Tawny, and she'll be
Oh,
there
there
too.
they are.
But you can see he is best friends.
Aw.
They're best
Aw.
friends. So Chip will be.
You're just bringing the alpha.
I'm bringing them both, but Tawny is not going to participate in anything other than the parade.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yep. And so you mentioned the best friend category. There's 4 categories that the dogs will compete in: best dress, best trick, best hair, and best friend. So
Ashley and
that
Andrew, are you
counts for
bringing your horse down?
Well, we have 2 horses now. We just got a puppy.
Oh.
And she's a 4-month-old, 60-pound beast.
Yeah.
So
I'm a little worried about bringing my dogs down for that particular reason right
Everyone
there
was
between
worried.
Jackie Austin's dogs and
but no, I think our dogs unfortunately are going to stay home because there's just too much to do
Yeah.
to have slow walking horses
Yeah, they move at
dragging
their
along
own
beside
pace.
you. So yeah, it should be really fun. And then after the event, Joe Hurtler and the Rainbow Seekers are coming to play. You probably know more about that.
Yeah, it starts around 7:15 or so. They'll be on the stage, and it'll be a great way to continue the kickoff night into the festival.
That's our free concert. Anyone can come. And Joe Hurtler is a Michigan native, which is fantastic, and a Jackson favorite, and we're excited to have him back.
What's your favorite part of the festival?
Ooh, I'd say I just enjoy the entire busyness aspect of it
Yeah.
for us. It's just adrenaline pumping 24/7. It's just a great time for
Yeah.
us.
How about
Yeah.
you, Ashley?
Yeah, I'd have to say the same. I'm a big fan of behind the scenes, and so honestly, I love the before and after, the preparation, and even the cleanup is just kind of fun. There's just something I guess adrenaline pumping about just driving a lift downtown or putting a screw into a building to put a plaque up, and you're just I guess I'm allowed to do this.
Yeah.
It's just kind of neat. But the whole time you just know what you're doing for your community, and people are just so excited about it, and it's just really fun to know that you're helping them out.
Absolutely, it's rewarding to share it with the community for sure.
Awesome maps. These are unbelievable. That are complete details of the whole festival. Concert tickets available right now?
Yep.
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 You can go to our events page on Facebook and buy our tickets there.
And you guys will be at all the concerts, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. Yeah, the concerts tickets are on sale, pre-sale, because we do have a limited number of seats in a rain location. So getting a pre-sale ticket will guarantee that if it does rain, you'll have a seat at the event. But there will be tickets for sale at the event.
Cool.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see you at the
Yeah.
Walls.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
From Bright Walls Mural Festival to members of the team. From day one, Andrew Wellman and Ashley Esselink. More of the morning show after this.
Come along with JTV and Experience Jackson and get to know or reintroduce yourself to some of the best Jackson County has to offer. Join Andy and Rachel as they tour the county interviewing and highlighting Jackson on a visit with Experience Jackson. Whether it's golf, museums, hotels, or events, we'll give you some great ideas on how to spend time in Jackson. Watch on jtv.tv, YouTube, and Experience Jackson social channels.
Northwest Community Schools provides a positive culture that inspires students to achieve greatness.
We believe in being intentional.
Have a clearly defined vision and mission and be mindful.
We are Northwest.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence, the confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Welcome back to the morning show. Oh, you should have been here during the break when Andy spilled his
Diet Coke. I spilled my Diet Coke, and I apologize to everyone. Brandon, thanks for helping me clean that up. There's paper towels everywhere. One of our friends, Melissa Burgett, was honored as a healthcare hero at the Jackson Magazine Awards, and we have a photo gallery on our website, so if you'd like to see who was honored for the Healthcare Angels. Healthcare Angels. Check our website out, jtv.tv.
Yeah, and the newest Jackson Magazine with Healthcare Angels is out right now. And you can also read the magazine on their website, the whole magazine right there.
Yes, sir.
JacksonMagazine.com. It's hot in California. The heat wave yesterday saw San Jose and Sacramento getting to the all-time hottest ever. San Jose 109, Sacramento 116.
And you know, I was just
You're
there.
Just there.
So so they're going through, you know, all the homeowners, you're having to like set your thermostat to 82 degrees to avoid a blackout. So far they've avoided the blackouts, but I mean, it's just, it's a scary time to be in California. Good place to visit, not a great place to live, pay taxes, and do your grocery shopping, in my opinion.
Or drive.
Yeah, or
rotating
drive, for
power
sure.
outages are a likelihood, and right now California is at Energy Emergency Alert Level 3.
Wow, and here in Michigan, we are doing just fine, and gas is down to $3.70 at some of your local stations.
And apples will be a bargain this year. Stock up. That's it. Who's on
Yeah,
the
that's
show
it. Tomorrow we have Kevin Barclay from Orthopedic Rehab Specialists. You'll want to check out this Visit with Experience Jackson. I go to Horsing Around Stables with Rachel Buchanan, and I wear a cowboy hat. Should be fun. And then more from Bright Walls. Greg Stevenson and Chelsea Dodge will be here tomorrow, first day of Bright Walls.
Later today, Jeff Beal, Kit Bennett, the mural artist from Australia we were just talking about, Clevester Moten and Christy Nisi from Jackson College, Lonnie Hill DuPont, Amy Wadsworth and Michelle Bowley from Jackson Coffee Company getting ready to celebrate their 16th anniversary. Wow, all that later today. We'll see you then.
And they would have an honor or a yearly race down on Jackson Street. There's a picture in our collage of